Hi, thank you so much for clicking on to a new video, a new reading. Happy June 1st, by the way. So y'all, not really sure who needs to hear this. Now, this could be currently going on or it's about to happen. I feel like this is something that's about to happen, but it's something about basically how other people see you. You may not see yourself this way, but it looks like you're about to be seen differently, like in a different type of way. And I do feel like this is positive, but it looks like specifically you're about to be seen as the blessing. Okay. That's what it's looking like. You're the blessing. Give me clarity on this. What's this about where you're about to be seen differently for the collective? Yeah, so look, y'all, whatever the situation is, I feel like you're about to be seen as somebody who basically represents growth. Now, especially if you have been working on yourself, and I'm talking about the inner and the outer, like heavy on the self-development, it's like you're not the same person that you were last year or 5 years ago. So you're being seen a lot different, but it looks like people could be threatened by your growth. That's what it looks like. Some people may feel like you surpassed them some way, somehow, but it kind of looks like whatever the situation, there would be a phone call coming through. And I feel like it could be important. But anyway, but whatever the situation is, you could be seen as like, okay, sorry about the pause, y'all. But it looked, and I forgot exactly what I was saying because the phone ended up picking up by itself. Now that's crazy. But anyway, for some people, even though you may not see yourself as a threat to some people do see you as a threat. That's what it looks like. So whatever the situation is, just know that's the why, because people could be looking at you a little funny too. So something about like funny looks is significant as well. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about people are threatened by your growth for the collective. Oh, something about your career is significant. Now this could be a breakthrough that's coming in, or this could be something that already happened. But it looks like you're growing even when it comes towards your career. So you could be seen as a threat even when it comes towards like career. This could be like, you know, a regular work environment or your business. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about you're about to be seen differently here for the collective. Something about someone's reveal season is significant too. What's this about with? Tell me about you're about to be seen differently. Okay, the veil is lifted. Fear. Of course, this fear energy is low vibrational. Something about like intimidation is significant too. For some people, you could be showing up as somebody who is very intimidating, even though you may not see yourself this way, y'all. So this is like kind of giving it from a different angle, from another person's like perspective on how they see you. But it looks like the veil is lifting, or it has been lifted. Give me clarity on this. Also, somebody's being nosy too. Somebody's being nosy when it comes toward like basically that watching energy. And I had actually just did like a pre-pull. I had did like 2, but gang stalking was showing up. I ain't seen nothing about gang stalking recently, but you know, of course, it's like a thing that always goes on. But I feel like we shouldn't focus more so on gang stalking or what a person is doing when they gang stalking or whatever. Tell me more about this here. Tell me about you're about to be seen differently for the collective, please. Thank you. So divine timing is at play, and you're too real for them. So look, y'all, when it comes towards like certain work environments, your career, business, or whatever, however it is that you make money, for some people, when you walk into certain rooms or when you're around certain people, you just too real. So they see you as a threat, because it's like when you show up, it's like literally almost like somebody being like a walking veil, or like I feel like you are a vessel for a lot of people, especially if you speak the truth. When you show up, it's like people almost like they intimidated, or they like low-key kind of scared. They may think that you're going to expose them some way, somehow, or I don't know what that's about, but whatever it is that they got going on, it's almost like when you come around, it gets shut down. Like you literally get rid of illusions when it comes towards like people and what they got going on. It's like you destroy people's illusions. So that could be why they are threatened by that. Yeah, and unbothered is your new protection spell. So you're completely unbothered. At one point, it could have bothered you on like why people react towards you in a different type of way, because like I feel like some of this stuff is not verbally said, like, oh, you know, like I'm scared of you or I'm threatened by you, because when you come around it's like you literally destroy this illusion that I got going on. But I feel like it's a negative type of thing. That's what it seemed like. It's like certain truths or beliefs that people have, when you come around it's like you reveal the truth. What else are they need to see? Tell me more about this here for the collective. What is this about? Okay, so look, y'all, when it comes towards this situation on like how, even like the way that people communicate with you, look, Spirit saying stop explaining yourself to these people, because this is like what's going on behind the scenes. The veil is being lifted, or it's lifting, because you are showing up as somebody who, like, let's just say when you speak about something, or when you do something, it's like the truth. You are the one with integrity, and you are not trying to like get one up on nobody, or you're not trying to manipulate nobody. You're not out here gaslighting people either. But there's a need to not explain yourself to a person or certain people. Tell me more about this here. Okay, so it's safe to receive more now. And you're not supposed to know what's going on behind the scenes too. So I feel like there could be a situation to where maybe some information was being hidden from you, and it's like something that you were not supposed to know. But of course, you know, what's done in the dark will always come to the light, right? So it looks like you're going to know on whether or not it's safe to receive. So something about like you being on the receiving end. Now, you know, in some situations too, especially when it comes towards like business, career, or whatever, like financially, it may not be safe to receive. But of course, use your intuition, your discernment when it comes towards like whoever is on the receiving end. Tell me more about this here. For some people, a karmic ex they're threatened by your growth, because it's almost like, not really sure like the time frame, but sometimes when you disconnect from certain people and you choose to like, you know, better yourself to become the better version of yourself, and they are not doing that, they see like growth within you. So it could be certain things, like you could have been toxic at one point too, y'all. This is definitely true. You could have had some toxic ways, but it's like now you're like super unbothered. The things that used to bother you, like back in the day, or you know, like a while ago, it don't even phase you. Like you could be completely numb to it. Tell me more about this. It's like, you know, all of the you know, most of the tactics and certain things that people do towards you to where they want to get some type of reaction. They want to have you like over explaining yourself to them, even though they are not even intentionally trying to understand you. They don't want to. So there could be a need to like dead that too. It's like you ain't doing no talking no more. That could be the issue too, because that could be the issue to where you stop explaining yourself. But it's almost like somebody, I feel like, and I don't know why people be doing this, y'all, but it's definitely true. It could be like a situation to where you trying to explain your part or explain your side. They not trying to get your side because it's like they want to be one up on you. Whole time they're threatened by your growth. It's like they see you way different now. And something about, I had heard this quote like a minute ago, but it's definitely on point. But it's like when you stop caring about people, they start looking different. And especially if they betray you, did you wrong, you start looking at them completely different. Give me clarity. Like they even start looking different, like appearance wise. What else are they needing to see here or no? So look, trying to trick you out of your spot. Somebody tried to trick you out of your spot. It's like they didn't want you to feel as if you deserve it all, or it's like they didn't want to give you what it is that you deserve. And I'm not even talking about tangibles. It ain't even got to be about money. It could be respect, peace. Okay. like the things that money can't buy. But it's like you could have chose to give it to yourself. See, you mastered detachment. So yeah, this is definitely on point. I'm also getting too, because like something about the vision is significant. It's like literally, and not really sure if anybody else has experiences, but like let's just say you were dealing with somebody. It don't have to be all the way romantic, but it could have been like a friendship too. It's like you seen a person like in a higher light. Okay, like you ain't think nothing bad about the person. You thought positive about them, but it's like the minute that they do something shady to you, like crazy, they start looking real different, right? And especially if you disconnect from the person and you ain't seen them in a long time, when you see them again, they look completely different. And not sometimes it's not so in a good way. Especially the people who like to do other people wrong or whatever. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so there's some karmic energy tied to spirit said stop explaining yourself. Okay, it looks like that season is over and done with. You're not in that energy to where it's almost like trying to tell somebody your worth or negotiate your worth to another person. Like your value has actually went up too. So by you disconnecting and detaching yourself, your energy to certain people, it actually like upped your value. So healing made you high value. I was actually getting some insight on you're about to be seen differently. So look, for a lot of people, there's a need to like focus more so on yourself, focus on healing yourself too. Like try not to get distracted or have certain people to where they are like the fact that they are threatened by your growth. So that's letting me know too that it's some people, it's giving like 7 of Wands, crab in a barrel type of mentality. Okay. But healing made you high value. It looks like it's worth it. Give me clarity on this, or like you're worth it too. What else are they needing to hear? Tell me about you're about to be seen differently. Something about like sunglasses is very significant too, y'all. I don't know what that's about. But like specifically like sunglasses or even like tinted colored sunglasses. What's this about where you're about to be seen differently? To me, it's given like literally, it's almost like people with eyes to see. Okay, people who could be like a seer, they see you, but certain people that you could have been dealing with, especially like the karmics, they were not able to see you. It's like literally like looking at somebody through the eyes of the divine. Some people just don't have the sight to see. Tell me more. What else are they needing to hear? This could also to indicate a blockage within the third eye too. I feel like this is like confirming that you could have been, or you could be dealing with some people to where their third eye is blocked. What's this about where you're about to be seen differently? Yeah, so you're the blessing. I'm not really sure if this had showed up in the beginning of this message, y'all. Because I done did like 3 readings, but you're the blessing. See? They mishandled you. Like you're literally showing up as somebody who is a blessing in other people's lives. But they were not able to see it clearly. You're too protected for their magic to work too. To me, it kind of feels like those type of tactics. It's like games that people like to play. And it's almost like a repeating cycle. Like literally. And I feel like it's a blessing that you even came out of this energy, or you were able to like detach your energy from certain people to where they did not see your value. They didn't see you as a blessing. They just saw you as like, oh, that's so-and-so, but like literally just like choosing to mistreat you. That's what it feels like. It's like they had a good thing and they messed it up. That's what it feels like. So you're attracting eyes, offers, and opportunities. See, look, people see something about the eyes and like sunglasses is very significant. You're attracting eyes, offers, and opportunities. See, people with the right eyes to see, they gonna see you. And they gonna be able to hear you, understand you too. Something about like the five senses is very significant too. Like being able to see, hear, even like speak is very significant. Touch, feel. Oh, sixth sense. I said five, y'all, but y'all know the senses, like sixth sense. Or for some people, you can actually have a sixth sense too. Tell me more about this. Tell me about your attracting eyes, offers, and opportunities. So look, something big is about to happen for you. I feel like there's something big is showing up as like a offer or like an opportunity, but literally like people with the right eyes, that like they're gonna be able to see you and know like, oh yeah, that person's a blessing. That's what it looks like. You don't have to explain nothing. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna end it off here, y'all. But when it comes towards like how you're about to be seen differently, now if you know that you've been doing the right thing or whatever, you on the right path, you treat others the way that you would like to be treated, I feel like you don't have anything to worry about. But the fact that you could be attracting, you know, other eyes, like this could be in regards to public recognition or whatever the case is. This could be like an offer opportunity to where a lot of eyes will be on you. There's like fear for some people, like in the back of your head, there could be like fear about, or it's almost like that thought of like, oh, what if people think this when they see me? Don't even worry about it, because people gonna like let them think whatever they want to think, because like literally some people, like most people, lack discernment, y'all, especially my journey here on YouTube. Okay, I have learned a lot about just people just in general, like character. Okay, like how even like somebody's like mental too. Like literally anybody could see a person, right? And they like all these thoughts could pop up in their head, especially if you could be somebody who is like very unique or whatever. You could be a lot different to where people don't really see people like you on a day-to-day basis, or they may come across you to where they never seen nobody like you before. So all these thoughts could pop up in their head. They could be negative, they could be positive too, but at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta believe what you believe about yourself, and try not to worry about how others are going to see you, because they gonna think whatever they want, and that's just what it is. But y'all, I'm gonna actually end it here, but thank you so very much for listening and watching.